Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's Ada again and you're welcome to yet another video, and it's baby Urechi too. No. So guys, a few days ago it occurred to me that we have stayed 1 year already in Canada, and I'm here to talk a little bit about that. Where do I even start from? Let me start from before we came to Canada. So before we came to Canada, one thing we made sure was to get an apartment, make sure we have an apartment before we moved. One, because it saved us a lot of stress and also saved us some money. Short let apartments are not exactly cheap. I mean, you can get from maybe 200 and something dollar up, depending on what you're looking for. For a family, I don't know, at least you need 2 rooms now. I don't know, but it depends on what you're looking for, but they're not cheap. And doing that, you end up spending what you spend for a month, under maybe 2 weeks or something. So it's not quite economical. So we made sure we got an apartment, and how we went about that was, first of all, a lot of people, from what I watched, videos I watched, a lot of people said, get an apartment. You can get an apartment from some of these websites where you can rent one. Some also said Facebook markets. We tried some of that. There's this popular one, I can't really remember it anymore. We tried that and we almost signed a lease, we almost signed a contract that would have been very chaotic. Thankfully, we didn't. Okay, so in the lease, in the contract, there was a lot of clauses that were not clear, and they were not even making sense. And when we reached out to the guy to, explain further, so we are sure that everybody is on the same page. It became an issue, became a problem, and then there was talks about integrity and all of that. So we just decided not to continue with that. We decided we're not continuing with the agreement anymore, and that was it. Then my husband's friend connected us with a realtor, and that was who we used. Okay, so if you want to use one, you don't need to worry because you're not paying the realtor. Okay, they know how they do their business with the owners of the houses, I mean the landlords and the rest. So all you need, if you have a realtor, you can work with the person. And I believe for us, our experience with the realtor was very seamless, and very easy, no stress, everything was straightforward, and it was more, I don't know, everything was with ease. Okay, so when we contacted her, we told her exactly what we were looking for, the location we wanted, and our budget as well. And then she got to work. She sent us a couple of offers, and when we finally chose the one we were interested in, we made an appointment to come see the building. Okay, but because we were not in Canada, my husband's friend had to go look at the building, and after that, he gave us a go ahead. He said the building was good. I mean, the apartment was good, and it was looking like what I ordered versus what I got. I mean, in a positive way, it is what I ordered versus what I got, not the other way around. So we decided to go ahead with the whole process, continue the process. So after that, when we confirmed the apartment, we decided, the next thing was a meeting. We had to have a Zoom meeting with the owners of the house, and I don't know if this is the norm here. Um, or it could be because we were not in Canada at the moment and we're not the ones that came to look at the house, and also our landlords were not in Canada at that moment. So I guess that's why we had to have the Zoom meeting, because I believe if tables were turned around, I mean, we were in Canada, the landlords were there, we would have met them right when we went to view the house. So I guess that's why we had to have the Zoom meeting. So after the Zoom meeting, it was just basically about, they wanted to know what's more, our family, where we lived at that moment, and why we were coming into Canada. Just a couple of questions to get to know each other. At the end of the day, they liked us and they were willing to rent their apartment to us. So we continued with the whole process. The next thing was to sign the contract and, of course, make payments. But then one of the requirements was that we have to pay 6 months rent upfront. Okay, I don't know if is a thing here as well, if all the landlords do that. But I guess especially for new immigrants, they, some of them, if not all, do that just to make sure that um they have their money at hand. They don't want stories that touches the heart, okay, with their money. So I guess that's why. So we had to pay the money and, yeah, signed the contract, and that was it. When my husband came, because he came here before us, we joined him a little bit later. uh when he came here, all he had to do was tell them when he was arriving, and they decided on, when time he was going to pick the key and all that. So when he arrived, he just picked the key and moved in, and that was it. Very seamless, no issues, not at all. And so far it's been like that. So that's one thing about that. Another thing is, if you're looking for a house or an apartment, I mean, consider the area where you want to live. For us, where we live, we make sure that we have at least the basic things we need. Groceries, the stores are very close to us, um in a walkable distance. Okay, because we knew that when we come in, we are not buying a car immediately. Okay, it was going to take a while to get that done. So we made sure all these things were a bit closer to us, so that, you know so life can be a little bit easier. So that's another thing we considered while choosing location for our apartment. All right. Then after that, yeah, that's basically it. Another thing I want to talk about is the maternity leave. So when I found that I was pregnant, my one of my leg was already in the plane. You get what I mean? So, and I was a little bit worried, okay, in the sense that, I mean, if I was in Denmark, I was working, and I'll have my 1 year maternity leave without, stress or anything. And, yeah, but relocating to a new country, I'm pregnant and all of that. Please don't remove my wig, oh. And all of that. I was not sure how the system works here. I know in US, you get like 3 months maternity leave or something. So when I made more research about that, I found out that you have to that they have here in Canada, they have 1 year maternity leave, and as well 18 months. So you decide which one you want. If you want 18 months, just bear in mind that the money they will pay you in 1 year, they will now stretch it for that 18 months, which means that every month you will receive lesser money if you chose 18 months rather. Oh my, no, mama, don't do that. No, 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 it's not allowed. So you know that, yeah, you will get lesser money on a monthly basis if you chose 18 months instead of 12 months. So that's just it. And then another thing was what you have to do to be eligible to get the maternity coverage. Okay, so I also found out that you have to you must have worked like 600 hours, okay, to be able to be eligible. And for me, when I got here, I mean, I was pregnant, and it kind of like made me choose the kind of jobs I was applying, because I didn't want anything that was oh Jesus, what's that? I didn't want anything that would stress me in any way, because of the pregnancy. I mean, it has to come first. So I didn't want anything that would stress me at all, because of that. So I kind of like I was skeptical the type of jobs I was looking for. And then it took me a while, it took me a few months to get a job. But yeah, here we are. Luckily, I got a job, and that 600 hours should be about, if you have a full-time job, it should be about 6 months of working, right? So after everything, I got a job and I qualified for the EI. That's employment insurance, the maternity coverage, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, here we are. I've given birth. I'm on that, and yeah, taking care of my baby girl. So that's basically it. Also put this into consideration. If you're a family person, or if you're pregnant or you want to be pregnant, whichever situation it is for you, know this is a good information so you can start planning ahead of time and not to be taken suddenly. Okay, so that's another thing. Then another thing I want to talk about is the almighty weather. Everybody will say before we came, how Canada is cold, how cold the winter is, this that. And to be honest, coming from Denmark, I will say that here where we live, one, it depends on the province you live in. Okay, some provinces are way more colder than the rest, so it depends on the province. But when it comes to summer here is really summering. Okay, summer is summering. To be honest, it's very hot. It's not even warm, it's hot, like it's giving Abuja kind of sun. Abuja kind of sun. Okay, so in Denmark, even summertime is always chilly, and you have to put on your jacket. It just, so when they say it's summer, it's like 18 degrees. Okay, when it's summer, it's like 18 degrees, 19 degrees. When we have 20 degrees, 21, it's like, oh my god, the brana. It will be like, that's what we consider hot, and everybody will be outside, and that's what we consider like is hot. This summer is like 21 degree, 22 degree, and all of that, 24 degree. Anytime it's like 28 degree, it rarely gets to that point, sha. But if it's 28 degree, that one is now an issue. But normally summer is between 18, 19, 20 degree, and yeah, it's cool, the sun is out, but it's cool, you still wear your jacket and all of that. But last year when we arrived, it's okay, my love, it's okay. Where is our baby? See, I'm in him mouth. Mwah. 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 I just say you should eat it. Or no, you want to eat. So when we arrived last year, we arrived during summer, right? And to be honest, I wore my jacket just twice, and it was that week we arrived, and after that I forgot where my jacket was. It was warm, like it was warm everywhere, was so warm, so hot. Okay, so that's another thing I want to talk about. When it's summer here, it's summer. When it's winter. Okay, it's so, but the summer can be, it's warm, I beg you. It is it is warm, it is hot. So that's another thing. It's not like exactly the way people actually describe it. It depends on province, it varies. So that's one thing about that. But so far, I thank God we've turned 1 year here. Everything is working out so well. It's been progressive, and I thank God for that. And yeah, my whole family is here. I have my husband with me, my daughter with me. Everybody is together, and that's the most important thing for me right now. So yeah, so far so good. I'll still talk to you guys about this maybe as the year goes by, because I would say in terms of what's it called, in terms of job and all of that, I can't really say much because right now I'm not even working. I'm at home on maternity leave. Okay, that's basically the rundown for how it has been for us. Maybe I can make a video how we got Ola, uh, how we enrolled Ola in school, and a lot of that, yeah. But then, if there's any other thing you would like me to talk specifically about, you can write it in the comment section. I'm very much welcome to talk about it. But for now, see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Oh, it's okay. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please, I'm begging you guys in the name of God, like this video, share this video, make sure you watch to the end because this video really stressed me. The truth is that I've been trying to make this video for the past 3 hours, but then something always came up. Is either the baby, my phone, the battery died, this one happened, even there has been a lot of issues. But yeah, finally here I am. I've made the video. To compensate me, please watch to the end, share the video, comment, engage, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Mwah. Sweetheart.